Have you ever experienced this? Your trading strategy provides you with all the signals to initiate a trade and you follow them. The chart looks very promising and you are convinced that the price will soon rise. You set a stop loss, determine the profit level, and then keep your eyes glued to the monitor. It turns out that your forecast regarding the upward movement of the chart was correct, but unfortunately, the price only briefly touched your stop loss before changing direction. This results in a losing trade and, most importantly, a loss of potential profit. What if there was a way to precisely know where to set the stop loss, an indicator that gives you the exact position for its placement, significantly reducing the likelihood of it being triggered? Fortunately, such a method exists, and I will tell you how to use it in all your trading strategies. Let's get started. So we have our novice trader. They see that their indicator is aligned and they enter the trade. They set the stop loss at the last low, thinking it's a good idea because if the price does drop below the low, they still need to exit the trade. Then we have a professional trader entering the trade at the same price, but using a special strategy which I will explain now to set their stop loss. Look at what happened. The novice trader incurred losses in this trade, while the professional one excited with a huge profit, despite entering at the same price. The only difference is the placement of their stop loss. So what is this mysterious indicator that helps you set the stop loss and reduces the probability of it being triggered? Is the ATR, or average true range. I use this indicator in almost all of my trading strategies to determine where to place the stop loss. We are going to tell you what ATR is, why you should use it, and how to incorporate it into strategies to always set the stop loss at the right position. So what is ATR? ATR stands for average true range. This indicator takes the last 14 candles and tells us the average size of these 14 candles. When you add this indicator to your chart, you can adjust in settings to any number of you want, such as the last 50 candles or 5 candles, any number you prefer. Now, this indicator at the bottom is the ATR indicator. It's simply a line chart with the changing value in the top left corner. Now imagine that this number represents the average size of the last 14 candles of this asset, which is Ethereum. So it says the average size of a candle for the last 14 candles for Ethereum is $17. Now, why it is important to know the average size of the candle for the last 14 candles? The simple answer is to know the recent market volatility. Let me show you an example. Suppose, for simplicity, you want to enter the right here. You want to set your stop loss just below this last low, which is what many other traders actually do. And let's assume you think that to prevent the price from hitting your stop loss, you're going to move it down by $10 from the original value, so that if the price goes drop to the last low, it still has a chance to bounce back up. While this strategy is somewhat correct, let's explain why it won't work. Every cryptocurrency, stock or currency will have a different level of volatility. So Bitcoin will move up and down much more than a standard stock. For example, Microsoft. You don't want to move your stop loss by the same amount for a cryptocurrency as you would for a standard stock, let's say, because there are two entirely different markets with completely different price movements. Depending on what you're trading, your stop loss may need to be larger or smaller. The same goes for different time frames. Here you can see that the average candle size for the last 14 candles for Bitcoin on a 15-minute time frame is much smaller than if we switch to a daily time frame. So this is a great example of why you need larger stop losses on higher time frames compared to lower time frames. You also want your stop losses to be as effective as possible. Like this. Let's say we know there is a high probability that the price will drop significantly if it goes below this line, but we also know we need to account for volatility. But let's assume the price could go below this line by the amount of the average candle from the last 14 candles. But we don't want to just guess the average size, because if we make it larger than the actual size, it's just unnecessary expenses. We want our stop loss to be as accurate as possible. And this is where ATR comes into play. First of all, go to your trading platform. I use TradingView. I will leave a link in the description, guys. go to the indicators tab and type the in ATR for average to range. This will place the ATR in the bottom of your screen. Now it's also important to know that this value in the top left corner will change depending on where your cursor is. So if your cursor is in the middle of the chart, it takes the last 14 candles to take the left of the line. So when reading ATR, make sure your cursor is all the way to the right of the price or completely off the chart. So in this example, this number is the average size of the last 14 candles for Ethereum. Once you find where you want to set your stop loss, let's say the last low, for example, instead of randomly setting your stop loss below this level, you should account for volatility. So what you do is to take the price of the stock, cryptocurrency or whatever you're trading, and subtract the ATR value. I hope, guys, this information has been extremely valuable for you. Use it to enhance and grow your financial portfolio. In the upcoming videos, we will delve into the many more important and hot topics. Don't forget to subscribe to my Telegram channel, link in the description, and YouTube channel. Hit the like button, enable notifications, and share your valuable comments. This has been Michael, and until next time, guys. Bye!